So,
Where does that come from, though? Like, why do you say you don't really like people?
people are terrible. We're terrible. I have a love-hate relationship with humanity.
Yeah.
We're just,
But you're also fascinated by people.
yeah. I feel like a lot of times like Jane Goodall or something. Like I'm a people watcher. Or I mean, I don't know. Maybe that's how I used to feel. I'm starting to love people a little bit more. But just, I think of it like, because it's that contrast. Because you spend, it's like when you're working on a body of work and you isolate yourself and you're just, it's like any working thing and you're working. And then it's easy to feel like you're on that lone island, and then just to like come out and see everything operating again it's I don't know, it's just inspiring to see people doing things.
Yeah.
See, it's that contrast to being alone in the studio.
Yeah. Well, I think there's a certain release there's a sort of tension that's being released when you
Absolutely.
Yeah. When you finish a project and then you go on to the next thing.
Yeah. Oh, I thought I had actually when we're talking about that, and I was saying how I don't really like people. But
that's right.
One thing that occurred to me, and it's recently, it actually occurred to me when I was in Paris, that as much as I don't, like I said, this love-hate relationship, I found that and this, I don't know how to word it, I do, because I realize how much my work is about people.
Yeah.
Oh, this is the thought I had. If people talk this like the desert island challenge thing, like what are the 5 records you'd bring to a desert island? Like I always wondered, and I think actually somebody asked Chuck Closest once, like, would you still be an artist if you were on a desert island? Like you're on a boat, the boat sank, you're the only survivor, you go to an island. Would you still make art? Implying that like they're wondering like, is art this thing that's just inside you and it just comes out? And I think some people maybe are like that. I know I'm definitely not. Mine is a dialogue, and so I need people in order for me to work, and not just as like somebody to sit. Like that's actually what inspires me is other people, and it's my fascination. It may be my dislike.